We, the people of Micronesia, come from small islands spread across the great Pacific Ocean. Our islands may look small on a map, but our history, culture, languages, and identities are bigger than most people understand. We are not one single island, one single language, or one single story. We are many island communities connected by the ocean, our ancestors, and the values passed down through our families. But to understand who we are, you must first understand where we come from. Micronesia is a region of the Pacific made up of thousands of islands, atolls, reefs, and communities. It includes the Federated States of Micronesia, the Marshall Islands, Palau, Nauru, Kiribati, Guam, and the Northern Mariana Islands. Some are sovereign nations, while Guam and the Northern Mariana Islands are connected politically to the United States. Each island has its own identity, but together our stories form the larger story of Micronesia, and within these islands are many different peoples. We are Chuukese, Pohnpeian, Yapese, Kosraean, Marshallese, Palauan, Chamorro, Carolinian, Kiribati, Nauruan, and people from many outer islands and atolls. We speak different languages and practice different customs. Our foods, dances, traditional clothing, leadership systems, and ceremonies are not all the same. Even islands located near each other can have their own language and history. That is why saying someone is Micronesian tells you the region but not their complete identity. You must also ask what island and community they represent. Although we are different, many of us understand the same island values. We understand respecting elders, helping relatives, sharing food, caring for children, and supporting the community. Back home, when one family caught fish or prepared food, it was common to share with relatives and neighbors. When someone was struggling, the community did not always wait to be asked. That responsibility to one another is one of the things connecting our islands, but our history also connects us to the United States in a way many people do not understand. After World War II, many Micronesian islands were administered by the United States. Over time, each island group chose its own political future. Guam remained a United States territory, while the Northern Mariana Islands became a Commonwealth. The FSM, Marshall Islands, and Palau became sovereign nations in free association with America. Their special political relationship continues today through the Compact of Free Association. The Compact of Free Association is an agreement between the United States, the FSM, the Marshall Islands, and Palau. These three Pacific nations are independent countries, not United States territories. The compact creates a special partnership involving economic support, security, and travel rights. One important part explains how eligible citizens can live and work in America. Under the Compact of Free Association, eligible citizens of the FSM, Marshall Islands, and Palau can live, study, and work in the United States. They do not need a traditional immigrant visa or green card to be here legally. Their lawful status comes from agreements between their sovereign nations and the United States. This right is one of the most important parts of the Compact. The Compact is not only about Micronesians living in America. The United States provides financial support and access to certain programs. In return, America receives important defense rights across the FSM, Marshall Islands, and Palau. Many citizens from these nations also serve in the United States military. The Compact is a partnership where both sides receive important benefits. The Compact also carries a history of sacrifice. Micronesian islands experienced war, foreign control, and military activity that affected generations of families. The Marshall Islands also endured United States nuclear testing, which displaced communities and left lasting damage. So the Compact should not be viewed as a free benefit. It comes from a deeper history of sacrifice, responsibility, and agreements between sovereign nations. We, the people of Micronesia, are not invisible. We come from sovereign nations, United States territories, outer islands, and coral atolls across the Pacific. We are workers, students, parents, teachers, artists, navigators, and military members. The Compact of Free Association is part of our modern story, but it is not our entire identity. Our cultures and nations existed long before any agreement was signed. We must remember that our actions can affect how others see our communities. One person's mistake should never define an entire island or culture. Representing Micronesia means supporting our families, encouraging education, correcting misinformation, and helping the next generation move forward. Real pride is not only saying where we come from, it is showing our values through how we live and treat one another. Many Micronesians come to the United States searching for education, employment, healthcare, or a better future for their children. Some leave behind parents, siblings, familiar foods, languages, and the only home they have ever known. Starting over is not always easy. People face discrimination, housing problems, language barriers, and employers who do not understand compact status. Our people are sometimes judged before anyone takes the time to learn who we are, but moving away from our islands does not erase our identity. Wherever we travel, we carry our islands with us. We carry them through the languages we speak inside our homes. We carry them through the food we prepare, the songs we sing, the way we care for relatives, and the lessons we teach our children. Some of our children were born in America and have never visited the islands, but the islands still live through their families. Our responsibility is to teach the next generation that being Micronesian is more than knowing the name of an island. It means knowing the people, history, and values behind that name. So when we say we are Micronesian, understand that we are carrying generations of history. We are carrying the names of our islands, our villages, our clans, and our families. We may live in America, but we have not forgotten the ocean that raised our people. We are not here without history, identity, or purpose. We are Micronesian, different islands, different languages, and different stories, but connected through the Pacific. Follow, like, share, and comment below. What island do you represent, and what does being Micronesian mean to you?